Hi guys, this is Anna and welcome to another What I Eat in a Day video as a high carb, low fat vegan here in Colombia. So I haven't really explained what a high carb, low fat vegan diet is, so just let me explain it just briefly in this video, in this introduction. So firstly, it's a vegan diet, so no products from animals, so no meat, including, beef, chicken, pork, fish, anything that's living basically. No dairy, so no cow's milk, no cow's cheese, no yogurt, and that kind of thing, and no eggs. So that's basically a regular vegan diet, and a high carb, low fat vegan diet is basically taking in as much carbs as you want and limiting the fat intake even if it is from a plant-based product. So high carb meaning high in fruit, in vegetables, any type of fruit and vegetables, and a lot of potatoes and a lot of rice. And the fat that I do eat comes from avocados or coconut or something like that, something high in fat but plant-based. And I definitely try and avoid as much oil as possible and salt and refined carbohydrates, which is like white sugar, white flour, so bread, that kind of thing, and candies and stuff, which I didn't really eat much anyway. So that's basically what a high carb, low fat vegan diet is, and people say it's a bit difficult here in Colombia because yes, there are many products that are coming from animals, so lots of meat, lots of cheese, everything. But I've managed it. I've been here for 7-8 months now and I've been perfectly fine. There's an abundance of fruit and vegetables here in Colombia, so if you do prepare your own meals, it's super easy because the fruit and vegetables are just amazing here, so I'm really loving that aspect. But I must admit, going out to eat isn't the most easiest thing as it would be in Australia, because not every restaurant has a vegetarian option. But if you do speak Spanish and if you do talk to them, they might just add more beans or add more rice rather than putting meat on the plate. So then you kind of get your money's worth still as well. But there are vegetarian restaurants, vegan restaurants popping up around the place here in Bogota. Just briefly, why am I on this vegan diet and why do I feel so passionate about it? Well, there are 4 reasons that keep me motivated on this diet, and the first one is the environment, because this action of being on a vegan diet is the single most powerful action that one individual can take to protect this environment that humans are basically destroying. So number 2 is for the animals. So these poor, helpless, innocent animals are living a miserable life and dying a horrible death just so that some humans can enjoy their meal. So number 3 is for social justice, basically. There are millions of people in this same world on planet Earth that are starving, they are suffering, and they are malnourished because the population of this world want to eat meat, basically. So if everyone stopped eating meat, then we would be able to feed the whole world and there'll be no starvation. And number 4, last but not least, is for health. And yes, for me, obviously, if I'm healthy, then I feel great, but also for the people around me, for the people that I love around me, I am preventing them from sadness because I'm preventing myself from life-threatening diseases such as cancer and heart disease. So they are my reasons, and I'll go through them more in detail maybe in another video or a blog post, so stay following. Okay, so here I'll take you through what I eat in a day on a regular work day, a weekday here in Colombia. So here we are at school, 7 a.m. and I've made this 10 banana smoothie to have at school. And this is by far the easiest breakfast option as it is very calorie dense. So it keeps me full and it is probably the easiest thing to eat or drink in a short period of time. And this is what I have for every school day. So this is lunch at the school cafeteria, and this is a meal that they specially cook for me, which is potatoes and a vegetable every single day. Basically, when I said I was vegan, they kind of freaked out and were like, oh, what do we do? So I've told them that I just want potatoes with no oil and salt and a vegetable, and that is enough for me. And they put a lot on my plate because they know that I eat a lot. So I'm pretty happy with this option every day. This is the regular meal that I did not eat, but just to show you: rice with lots of oil and salt, plantains with lots of oil and salt, meat dish, a bit of avocado, a bit of guacamole, and then like a sausage or something. So this is the regular meal that the majority of the students and teachers eat. So I get home around 4 o'clock and I always have a snack after school, which is lots of fruit. So today I'm going to have mandarins, which I'm going to juice in the blender. So you can see I've peeled up around 20 mandarins and I've just popped that in the blender. Very easy, just peel them up and pop it in. I could eat them, but easier to have a lot of mandarins in the juice. So I've whizzed the mandarins up with some water that I put in. You can see that I've got to strain that out with my strainer, which is kind of broken, but it still does the job. So here's the final product, about 1 litre of mandarin juice. Delicious. I've strained out all the pips and things, so I've taken out a bit of the fibre. So it's probably better to eat the whole fruit to get the full fibre, but still a good option. Here I am preparing my salad for my dinner. So I've got 1 whole iceberg lettuce, which is a bit of a small one because I took off the bad bits from the outside. And here I've got a cucumber. This is a different type of cucumber, and I've got to peel it because the skin's a bit thick, and I've got to take the seeds out from the middle. So I'll show you that when I've done that. So here I've peeled the cucumber and now I'm going to take the pips out. So you can see that the pips are quite big as well. So we've got to take out all the pips. So here I've taken out all the pips and the seeds and I've peeled the skin off. So just going to chop that up now and put it in the salad. So here you can see the salad of just lettuce and cucumber. And now I just eat it like this. I don't put any dressing on. I used to put like a mango dressing or something, mango and water, but now I'm pretty happy with just that. Here I'm cooking up my potatoes and rice that I cooked last night. The potatoes are just simply cooked in water and panela, which is a Colombian sugar cane, so unrefined sugar cane, and it's really delicious. It's so simple, literally boiling the potatoes in water and the panela, and it turns out nice and sweet and delicious. And the rice I cooked myself just in water, unlike the traditional Colombian rice, which is cooked in oil and salt. And here's like a lentil soup that the lady in my house cooked, and she said I could have some, so I'm going to have some of that as well, along with some rice that she cooked up, which is in the pot here, all vegan. She cooks with a lot of oil and salt, so I try and avoid it as much as I can, but today I'm feeling a bit lazy, and so I'm going to have this. Here's the final product, my rice and potatoes in one bowl and my salad of cucumber and lettuce in another bowl. So after having this salad and this bowl of rice and potatoes, I had another 2 or 3 bowls of the rice and lentils that I showed before. I always eat until I'm satisfied, so if it's high carb, low fat vegan, then I have as much as I want.